Hey guys, what's going on? It's Freak back with some more Phasmophobia. And on this one, we're going into the Brownstone High School on Professional. Now, the first, or the last and first time that I ever did Brownstone solo was on my Halloween special. It was also the first and last time I did Professional. And we did not get it right. We got to a point where we just got chain hunted, and I couldn't get all the evidence, so we had to leave. But we're hopping right back in now. Unlike my Halloween special, I was focused more on just getting the evidence and getting out, and we couldn't even do that. This one, I'm going to do my best to finish the whiteboard. Doesn't mean I will, but that's my goal. To find out what kind of ghost it is and get the whiteboard done. So that's kind of my thought process going into this. But yeah, man, this is the only map that I haven't been able to complete on Professional. So I'm a bit hesitant on going back in, but I'm gonna do it for you guys.
Check the equipment and get set up before
Right.
investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard for help.
Shit.
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Alright, so photo of the ghost, which we'll do, but sometimes it's kind of hard when they sometimes the ghost will pop in and out of existence, so it can be hard to catch that picture. Dirty water, you guys always know. I always say that if I hear it, I'll get it, but if not, I'm not going to sit around and wait for it to turn on a sink or anything. I'm not going to go search all the sinks and stuff in the high school. I'm just not going to do that. Prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Now that may be difficult to do, so hopefully we'll be fine to do that, because the classrooms, depending on what room it is, the high school has some pretty big rooms in it. All the classrooms are pretty big. 2 crucifixes, which is all you're allowed to bring on a job. It won't cover any of the classrooms. At least none that I've seen. You know, if it's in a bathroom or in a closet, maybe, but we're actually gonna run thermometer. I don't think they've nerfed the thermometer yet. I think they're planning on it, but I don't think they have yet. We'll head off to the right. I just like going to the right. Give me a sign. Where are you? I don't think I'm gonna check all the rooms. Should we start upstairs? Let's start upstairs. Fuck it, right? I don't think I'm gonna search all the rooms. I'm just gonna try and listen for doors and stuff like that and ask for signs. Where are you? Can you give us a sign? Give us a sign. Where are you? So I'm just looking for doors that are open, listening for doors opening, phones. Phones are really really good way to find them in the high school. Where are you? Give us a sign. Oh, that creak scared me. I thought it was a footprint for a sec. It's like, if it's in a room like this, crucifixes aren't gonna do anything. Where are you? Can you give us a sign? It could be in a hallway too, so, which, again, that won't really help us with the crucifixes, but where are you? I've never really searched the upstairs before. Did you guys hear that? I heard it knock something over. Could have been downstairs. Where are you? Breaker got blown. Where are you? Give us a sign. Oops. Where are you? Can you give us a sign? Well, this isn't good. Okay. Oh, wow. All right, EMF level 5 right away. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. No, unfortunately, the breaker was blown, and I don't know where it is. I only know of it being under this stairs or the other stairs, so if it's not, I don't really know where else it can spawn. So hopefully... no. So that's not amazing, but... should be fine. Luckily, there's an exit right here. Alright, so... what I want to do... is I do want to get a crucifix in there. Because because I have that challenge, I could potentially prevent a hunt even with one crucifix. But it is really hard to prevent a hunt in a classroom. But we'll try our best. But I want to get a camera, I think, in there, and a crucifix. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get this guy. Okay. Nice. And then we'll, I think next time I come back down, we'll also grab another camera. Not another camera, another crucifix. Sorry. And, I don't know, maybe the book? Or a spirit box, maybe? I don't know. I like getting the spirit box out of the way. Because, you know, the longer you're in there, the longer it gets agitated. The more you talk to it, the more it gets agitated. So, if you can get that out of the way, I find it can be a bit easier to survive. So, what I like doing, but... oh man, I don't like this. I hate how it blew the breaker already. Which I believe was the ghost. It wasn't me that did that. I don't think. I only turned on a couple lights. Which actually sucks, because... oh man. That means the ghost doesn't want the breaker on, which means we want it on. Check for freezing temps again. Let's turn that off because it's a bit annoying. It is a bit annoying. Now, the nice thing about the breaker being off is looking for ghost orbs shouldn't be a problem because the lights are off, you know what I mean? But when the ghost turns off the breaker, you know, if you have a lot of lights on, the ghost flips a light, and it breaks the breaker, then that's just because it wanted to play with the lights. But if you don't really hit the lights and it flips the breaker, that means it doesn't want power on, which means it gets power from not having power, basically. So not having the lights on could hurt us here. And it is professional. Oh man, and the high school. The high school freaks me out. It really does. It's so big and I feel like we found the room decently quick though, which is nice. When you can't find that room, oh, it can be really, really tough. Which kind of happened to us on that Halloween special. We couldn't really find the room very quick. And I think it kind of bit us in the ass. You know, we couldn't really get it done. I do feel like a hunt is gonna be coming on here. I do. Unfortunately. So that's not a great feeling to have, but alright. Let's get in here. Another thing I don't like doing is a lot of people try and once they find the room, I feel like a lot of people try and talk to the ghost, especially inexperienced players try to talk to the ghost constantly. I don't like doing that because the more you talk to it, the more it aggravates it. So the more likely it is to hunt and stuff. Yes, it will get responses. It'll make finding evidence easier, but like especially in solos, I don't have everything set up, and it's gonna take me a while to get things set up with how slow you walk and everything. So not talking to it, like, sometimes is the way to go. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Were you killed? Get this more in the center of the room. Hopefully this is the right room. Should be, right? Yeah, it should be. It's where we got the EMF. Now that doesn't necessarily mean it's not a spirit box. It could just be stubborn and not want to talk to us right now. Oh man. So we'll definitely try spirit box again if we can't rule something else out. Or if we can't get another piece of evidence. Because once we find another piece of evidence, we're going to want to rule out what we don't have to look for anymore. You know, in the journal. So if spirit box is one of them that we may have to look for again, we definitely will, because we can't rule that out quite yet. Alright, I don't know what else I want to get in there, right? I mean, the crucifixes are in there, so now we can bring up two things, the UV light and ghost book, but is there anything else? Is there anything else I'm missing? I would like to get a smudge stick up there at some point as well, to be able to kind of cleanse it. We're gonna want the camera. Yeah, no, we can get these two guys up there, which will be nice, and then it'll be more focused on survival stuff up there. You know, the smudge sticks, maybe a couple candles. Actually, ooh, before we go up, I haven't even looked. It is professional, so I don't have a timer. I normally like to get set up before the time counts down before I look for ghost doors, but on professional it doesn't really matter, does it? And there we go. Oops. So if we look, we have EMF level 5, we have ghost orbs. So it can be a phantom, djinn, or shade. Oops. So now we look. Shade. Shade is ghost writing, so we do need the book. Djinn is spirit box, and phantom is freezing temps. So that's actually really good. We don't need the UV light because we don't need fingerprints. So let's get the camera up there then, right? Just in case we can find a. So we'll leave the camera up there if we can't get a picture of it. I mean, we'll leave it up there anyway in case we hear a sync turn on. We'll place the book And then we'll come down and grab the stuff for smudge sticks, so we can get back up there again to try and find our last piece of evidence. Maybe even getting another camera up there, a video camera, to get on the book if we can't get this one in a good spot. Just to so we can look for book from the van. That's always nice to do as well. We'll also double check the spirit box while we go in here. As little as I don't want to talk to it, we kind of have to. I'm gonna hold the camera out just in case it appears. And we gotta remember as well, can hunt at any time. Gotta be careful. Ooh, what the? Okay. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Were you killed? Where are you? Okay, let's look in the book. Nothing in the book. What else did we need? Let's drop that. So yeah, I knew it was walking towards me, and I knew it was gonna say something in my ear or something, but my flashlight wasn't blinking. That's why I was able to stay. If my flashlight started blinking, I would have had to run, because that means it would have been hunting. Man, we got a picture of it though. That should count as a picture, which is awesome. That also might have been a prevent of a hunt. It might have been. So we'll check that. And then we're gonna want to get smudge sticks up there. Get a smudge stick up there and smudge the area. I know that's not one of the objectives, but it can calm a lot of the ghosts down from hunting. It can make getting evidence harder, but I also don't want to die, you know. So we also want to check our sanity. I just keep like this is my thought process, you know. It's like check sanity, do this, do that, and it's all things that you always want to keep in mind. We'll take a thing of sanity pills, because if you forget to check sanity and it drops too low, that's a good book placement too. It's a really good book placement. All right, what else did we need? We needed freezing temps, which it could be spirit box or ghost writing, correct? Ghost writing, spirit box, freezing temps. So it could still be spirit box. As I said, it could just be. All right, it's under the other thing upstairs. So we didn't prevent it from a hunt. We got a picture of it though. It could just be being stubborn on the spirit box, not wanting to talk. So if we can't get anything pretty quick, oh, man, I really don't want to go back in. Just want to double check the book. If we can't get anything, if we can't get freezing temps or a book pretty quick here, we'll try the spirit box again. I mean, we'll try it again up here anyway, but it's definitely something we can't rule out yet, because it definitely can still be the book. I mean, the spirit box and the book. So, I don't know. I kind of, before we go in, let's look. Phantom. Okay, Phantom is a ghost that possess the living, most commonly summoned by a Ouija board. Okay. Well, we haven't used a Ouija board, but looking at a phantom will considerably drop your sanity. Taking a photo of the phantom will make it temporarily disappear. It did not do that. When we took a picture of it, it did not do that. So I don't think it's going to be freezing temps. And I didn't think it was going to be freezing temps anyway. Honestly, I think it's going to be ghostwriting, but yeah, because turning off the location's power for a djinn, djinns love lights. So to flip the breaker, it's not a djinn. So what was the other one? Shade. Being shy means the ghost will be harder to find. Weakness, the ghost will not enter hunt mode. People are nearby. Ghostwriting. She will stop all paranormal activity. Okay. I do think it's shade. I do think it's gonna be. I mean, we can't completely rule out phantom or djinn, but I really don't think it's a djinn. I really don't. Because of the breakers switch. The breaker, and I mentioned that earlier because it seemed like it was the ghost that hit that breaker, that it wouldn't be a ghost that likes power, you know, lights and stuff. So I don't think it's djinn. I really don't. And what was the thing for the phantom? Oh, the Ouija board for phantom. It's most commonly summoned by a Ouija board. We haven't used that, but that doesn't mean it's not. And what do you know? Just like that, ghostwriting. Just like that. Look at that, you guys. Okay, this now counts as evidence, so we can do that. And yep. Okay. I really don't want to stick around and try and get it to prevent a hunt. I really don't. Oh, the high school, you guys. Could very easily just enter a hunt right now. Very, very easily. I'm actually surprised that it didn't hunt earlier. Like that when we saw it, because normally when it prevents a hunt, you can still see it, but it'll blank out like that, like it's a shadow. So it could have been a bug and just not prevent, not crossed out on the board that it prevented, but it also could it just didn't hunt. So, and I hate trying to communicate with them if I don't need to. Call me pansy, I don't care. We got the job done. It is solos, and I'm not very experienced at this game, so it is very, very creepy for me still, especially in solos. But yeah, we got a picture of the ghost, and we got what type of ghost we're dealing with, which is awesome. Ghostwriting. Ghostwriting, so it's a shade. Let's look at the pictures we got. Yeah, we got a picture of her, and we got the ghostwriting. That's a pretty good picture of her too. Thumbnail. So yeah, I hope that makes sense to you guys. My reasoning there. Djinns love power, as we read in the journal. They love, and I actually did a video on a djinn, or the other day, where it just played constantly with the lights, just flicked the lights on and off constantly. A djinn wouldn't turn the breaker off, and even if it did turn the breaker off, a djinn would have turned the breaker back on. This ghost can turn the breaker back on as well, and it never did. It wanted those lights off, which doesn't narrow it down a whole lot, other than it's not a djinn. And then what was the phantom one again? I don't remember. Phantom was taking a photo of the phantom will make it temporarily disappear, which we took a picture of it. You guys can see it clearly right here, and it didn't disappear. It walked right up to us. So once I read those, it was almost like, all right. I mean, I got the sense that it was going to be Ghost Book anyway. I didn't get the sense that it was going to be Spirit Box, because we tried. We asked all the right questions, or at least the questions that I normally get answers on. Didn't get any answers, and I feel like we would have gotten freezing temps pretty quick, or at least a lot quicker. Not always, but normally you get it a lot quicker than what we would have. So it just through process of elimination, it was pretty easy. But it was awesome that we got the confirmation on that instead of having to put it up to chance. So let's get out of here. I know I said I wanted to focus more on the board, but I mean we got a picture of the ghost. I'm surprised it didn't hunt. And then the dirty water, that's just unfortunate because I'm not going to stick around and look for the sink. So $190, that's not bad. Got 20 for photos. Bone evidence, that's so hard to find in the high school. You'd have to search every room, you know, top to bottom. That would be, if you're gonna go for the bone evidence in the asylum or in the high school, do it with 4 people and you gotta spread out. You know, that's the only way you can find it. Or if you're lucky and it's in the room. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this one, guys. High school professional. We actually got it done this time. I think last time we were in the high school, it was a shade as well, but we just couldn't get the evidence. It just wouldn't give us any. So I think that's the second shade we had in high school professional. But yeah, oh, the high school, it creeps me out. It really does, especially when the breaker's off, because the, you know, darkness lowers your sanity, and I didn't want to, the breaker's on the other side of the school, so I didn't want to go over there, and we're just taking too much time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. In the description are my socials, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I'm in the process of making a Discord, a community Discord, but I'm so bad with Discord. I really just wait for my friends to invite me to chats or call me on it, because I just haven't really looked into figuring it out yet. I know I can, but I just haven't done it yet. But I will be making a Freak Nation chat on there where you guys can join and talk. I'll probably just make it type only, so I hope that's fine. But you know, we'll be able to set up some stuff. Maybe we'll do some games with viewers if it gets to that. You know, it's just, I want to build a community on as many platforms as I can. I am most active on Twitter at the moment. I try and check it every day. Sometimes I'm not able to, but I try to every day. And yeah, so feel free to add me on the socials, hit me up. Let me know what challenges you guys want me to do. Let me know what map you want me to do next, what map I should do a challenge on. Also, let me know what maps or map you're excited to get in the future in this game. I think there's 3 so far that we know of. It's gonna be, was it a mansion, a prison, I think, and an apartment building. Those are the 3 that we know, I believe, that we're getting. So which one of those 3 are you guys most looking forward to, and what maps in the future? I think the prison will be really cool. I think the mansion will be really cool. I'm curious what they do with the apartment building, because, you know, depending on how big that's gonna be, you know what I mean, it might be, I don't know. I'm curious on how they do that. Like, how big is the apartment building gonna be? How many rooms are on each floor? So I'm curious about that one. But I'm having a blast playing this game, even with solos. It took me a little while to get into solos, and it still creeps me out, but I love playing it. I hope you guys love watching it. I'm gonna be trying to get some duos or quads in here. You know, get the guys back on board, but you know, we all have stuff to do, so for now, solos. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to join the nation, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.